Alright, hello YouTubers. It's me, Sour Skittles again. I am up for an update of how everything is going. Okay, well, it's only about a week until the Be convention in Illinois. It's right around Chicago. I forget exactly where it's at. I haven't found out anything about that the Vela shape I was telling you guys about. Electrolysis is going well. It's getting rid of the last few hairs that I don't want anymore. After that, I'm thinking about like moving on the legs or something. Let's see. Not really worrying about SRS or FFS right now because I'm still waiting on things to resolve with a legal matters, so that people who did things wrong to me will get their just desserts. But for this video, I said I would go ahead and do some voice exercises for you guys again, and that's what I'm going to do. Alright, let's start with the do, re, mi exercise. Now I'm actually going to flip my voice back so that, well, those who are pretty much trying to learn how to acquire their voice still have, I guess, what would be kind of like my old voice. So, alright, flipping the voice back. Okay, this is probably about as close as I can get to my old voice because I never really use it anymore. I use it once in a while to do an instructional video for you guys, but that's about it. Okay, so the do, re, mi exercises. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Okay, now you're going to keep on repeating that, and each step you're going to go ahead and, well, pretty much you're going to raise your voice with every time that you step up. That's the one way you can do it like that, or I've done the counting for you before. Another way you can do it is with letters as well. Basically what you want to do is you constantly want to increase and decrease your pitch with every step. So think of the do, re, mi as step 1, 2, and 3. Same thing is like A, B, C, or literally the numbers 1, 2, 3. And just work your way up the ladder on your voice until you reach pretty much the highest pitch that you can get. Tell you what, I'll show you how high my pitch can get as of right now. So flip it back, starting at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, obviously my voice is way too high pitched all the way up there, so then what I do is I bring it back down to a workable pitch and tone. Now what you want to do is you want to keep on working your voice all the way up as high as you can go, and then bring it back down to a relaxed point. Another thing too, I told you guys that I would show you what me sounding like I would be nasally. So okay, Fran Dresser voice pretty much. So Fran, sorry, I'm trying to basically pitch into my nasal cavity, which isn't very easy for me because since I don't really like do it, I'm not used to it. I'm actually thinking about it too hard, I think. Okay, let's move on and I'll see if I can get back to that in a minute. Alright, flexion and tone. I've told you guys before about that flexion and tone. And what I mean by that is how the girls talk with more emotion than guys do. And guys, pretty much, they talk normally in one straight monotone voice. If you normally hear a guy talking, they could go ahead and we'll do something off of, say, this right here, which is a photo baby picture. It says, you know the moments, the first smile, the first tooth, the first time your baby crawls, walks, or says mama. Now you can keep those moments forever with beautiful professional photography that celebrates every stage of your baby's development. Alright, now the way that you should say it. You know the moments, the first smile, the first tooth, the first time your baby crawls, walks, or says mama. Now you can keep those moments forever with beautiful professional photography that celebrates every stage of your baby's development. Okay, in a lot of ways, you want to think of that, of your talking voice, to be a lot like how you're supposed to read a story, using emotion in how you talk. You want to think of it kind of like the same way. If you ever noticed, like when you were in school and the teacher would tell you quit talking in a monotone voice, put emotion in your voice when you're reading an actual story, because you know that's what the author intended. Well, think of it the same way. Okay, you definitely want to use the proper inflection when you're talking, because if you don't, then you'll sound like a guy who's just trying to soften their voice, and you don't want that. Okay, let's see if I can do the whole nasal tone thing. Okay, I think I got my nasal tone. Yeah, this is what my tone would sound like if I was trying to pitch into my nasal cavity, and pretty much it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound like how I want it to, because I sound pretty much like I'm totally clogged up right now. Okay, flip it back to the back of my throat, and even still, I really couldn't do that good of a nasal pitch, because even my voice is actually still pitched towards the back of my nasal cavity, I guess, because it's so used to being back towards the back of my throat. So definitely make sure and do that. Something else that you want to do as well is try to pull your, basically pull the bass out of your voice. Every time you hear the bass kicking in a bit, pull it back a little bit more each time. Because when you pull back the bass out of your voice, what happens is that you're left with a very softer and more feminine voice without actually sounding like you're whispering. And you don't want that. Okay, so let's just stay with that today, because we're running close to like 8 minutes right now, and I don't know, it's got like a time frame of like 9 minutes or something of how long you're supposed to do these videos for. So, on that note, make sure and leave comments, questions, if you have any ideas or things that you want me to do. Totally PG-13 stuff, by the way, too, because I don't do that kind of stuff, and YouTube wouldn't allow it anyways. So, you guys all have a great night, and this is me, Sour Skittles, signing off. Take care, and bye-bye.